Hey, hello, how are you? Welcome to looking at old postcards or looking at vintage postcards, part 3. We're going to continue taking a look at a collection of postcards from Kathleen, mostly from the 1960s and 70s, from her family and friends. This is a beautiful postcard, isn't it? I think this is the Yosemite Lodge. It is the Great Lodge, the Awani Hotel. Look at this. The Great Lodge is a magnificent room of gorgeous proportions and its expanse is tempered by the use of warm colors such as those in the highly effective mural above the fireplace, which repeats the cheerful tones of the furniture, the drapes, and the furnish, I don't know, and the coverings. Dear folks, I am still surrounded by women. Sally, Jean's mother, and her sister are here with me for the day. We stopped by to see Sally's doctor on the way up here. Lots of water and people. Weather, lots of water? Lots of water and people. Weather perfect. See you soon. Oh, it's Everett again. So this is the second Yosemite card we got from Everett, and I think it's almost the same stuff that he said in here. But that's a really, really nice card. I think that, look at this place. Isn't it beautiful? I'm sure it reminds you of the Overlook Hotel, right? This place is a lot like the Overlook Hotel. I've been here a couple times. So far, the only places that I've been in any of the cards have just been places in California around where I grew up. This is really nice, right? Does that say Jersey Channel Islands? Le Corbier Lighthouse, Jersey. Dear, I always thought that said K, but this is definitely May. So I'm not sure if who we typically have grown to know as Kathleen, who most of the cards are addressed to. Maybe her middle name is May. I'm not sure. Thank you so much for the beautiful calendar. Book you sent earlier was enjoyed. We enjoyed it so much. Calendar and book you sent earlier. So yeah, this is going to be like this. If you haven't seen the first 2 episodes, it gets like this sometimes where I'm deciphering the handwriting of people from 50 years ago or more. It was kind of you. Jersey is a beautiful place. And then I give up at this point, right? And then we come down to find that it's Harriet, and she often signs off with 2 kisses, and she's actually one of our more frequent correspondents we've come to know, and she writes nice cards. That one was a little bit sloppy by comparison to how good her writing is usually better than that. If you're a longtime viewer of looking at vintage postcards, you've learned these things. Greetings from colorful Colorado. That looks beautiful, doesn't it? You hear also if you don't like hearing me say that looks beautiful, doesn't it? Then you probably won't like these videos. Greetings from colorful Colorado. The spectacular beauty of Colorado is seen from Bear Lake in Rocky Mountain National Park. So I did live in Denver and go to school in Denver for a year, but I haven't been to Bear Lake. Dear Mrs. Oh, this is 7/15/81, mailed out of Boulder. Dear Mrs. Morgan, Colorado is beautiful. The Rocky Mountains are breathtaking. How can I have a hard time with this? Jeez. We drove through Wyoming. Bill loved it. Wyoming is real cowboy country. We are having a wonderful time. Love, Sandy. That's a delightful post. That was a very nice card. I liked that. Thank you, Sandy. This is nice. fashion plate from La Follette, 1852. Etching colored by hand, Victoria and Albert Museum. September 1969, from London. Dear friends, we have been thinking of you often during our stay in England, especially when we see things in the museum which we know you would admire too. We have been to the Victoria and Albert twice. Lee is always interested in the old costumes, and we love the beautiful furniture and complete rooms. We have been visiting many friends and relatives and seen a lot of theater. I hope you are both well, and we will see you on our return. The girls send their love. Your old neighbors, the Strasbergs. Or Bergens, maybe the Strasbergens. That's just another delightful card. So nice. I hope you guys are enjoying it. I really enjoyed that card. Once again, the reason I read these cards, not so well, is because I purposefully do no preparation. I haven't pre-read any of the cards, and I just want to discover them along with you, I guess. Another 1981, Pennsylvania, Millgrove. Oh, this is difficult. We might just fly right past this. Looks like this person, Peggy, affectionately Peggy. That's nice. Kathleen, dear. This is Millgrove, first home in America of John James Audubon. Oh boy, yeah. If you're into ornithology, you sure know who he is, right? We spent most of today on the trails and by the river here, and also at Valley Forge. I've had 2 very satisfactory meetings with Sherry's doctors, but just in an hour each day with her, as she is not responding well at the time. It is a blessing we understand this illness and are not upset consequently. We're off to Washington, D.C. tomorrow and are anticipating a fine time. Sightseeing and with our friends, affectionately, Peggy. Boy, sometimes they're sad like that, aren't they? Ooh, this is pretty. San Cristobal, Mallorca? I don't know. Is that Mallorca? But we pronounce it differently. Typical house and costume. I can't make the date out. Menorca, Spain. Dear May and Fulton, we have a pretty little Spanish villa here for 3 weeks. Our house overlooks the warm blue sea and palm trees. Besides us is a beautiful swimming pool. The weather is hot all the time. Most of the time we spend in the pool. Stephen is excellent at skin diving. We hope you are both well. Look forward so much to hearing from you at Christmas time. Fonder love, Harriet. Oh, I'm going to just have to keep saying delightful or something, right? Harriet is so sweet in her notes that she sends to them. Really nice, and just a beautiful description. That was a nice card, wasn't it? Just nod your head. You don't need to reply. This is nice. I mean, yeah. It's Jerusalem. It's a panoramic view of Jerusalem. Is what this is. I haven't been there. July 12th, dear Kathleen. Many thanks for your letter, March 13th. Of March 13th. And the note with the enclosure, you would love this place. St. George's Hostel and Cathedral where we are staying. I am writing in the garden, which is rich of flowers. We are daily in a study program on Islam and its parallels and contrasts in Christianity and the practical aspects of dealing with them. It is very stimulating and enlightening. No space here to answer your questions. I must leave that for a letter. With our love and thoughts as always, Helen. That was nice. Greetings from London. This is nice. It's a very standard, beautiful card that you would have purchased in 1974 or something. What's the date? 1970. Pretty close. Not bad. London. Oh boy, this. We've seen this person's writing before, and I didn't even attempt to read any of it last time. The last time this person wrote in a card that I remember, it was in green, and the pen was fading, and then they went over it in black. It was still hard. Sam and I are having a week in London. I am enjoying seeing the sights. Here's what you have to do with this. You have to kind of unfocus your eyes and then squint a little bit, go like snake-eyed kind of squint a little bit, and then you can kind of make it out. I'm enjoying seeing the sights. It is all new to me. Sam is a wonderful guide, as he spent 3.5 years here in his university days. So he knows his way around. We hope to see a few shows while we are here. Okay, I can't go any further, you guys. Let's try the PS. PS, usually the PSs are good, but I don't even have the patience to try and make that one out. Regards to both of you. Your letter just received. Will write soon. Thank you. Who was that? That was Roberta. It was from Roberta. So remember that Roberta is the one that, maybe writes like she talks. I don't know. Galway. The Cathedral Spanish Arch, Eyre Square, and Salmon Weir. $1968. Ooh, bummer. Well, I'm not up for that. Partial sentences half rubbed off. I hope it didn't arrive to Kathleen like this, as she wouldn't have been able to read it if it was faded like that. Still a nice card nonetheless. Blarney Castle, County Cork, Ireland. I'm going to just start saying county for that CO. I should have asked Dr. Fibes earlier what that pronunciation is with the CO dot, if it's county. So this is another beautiful postcard from Ireland. Oh, and we've seen this handwriting before. It's definitely Yvonne. Last time I couldn't make it out, and I thought it was Hume or you and me or you love me or something, but it's definitely a person named Yvonne. We visited here this morning, and Hillary kissed the Blarney Stone. We are now on our way to Waterford and Dublin. Weather not bad. Love, Yvonne. I really like look at the G's and the Y's and the Y in her name. Isn't that something? Ooh, look at this. I wonder where this is. Germany? Where is this? No, not at all. It's France. It is France. I think. I don't know. Shit. I'm not sure. We have managed to get away to the continent again. What? We have managed to get away to the continent again. Something years for our holiday. We are in a lovely campsite in the Dordogne, and the weather has been glorious. Hot sun nearly every day. Love, Jameson. That's great. How you guys doing? You okay out there? I hope you're having a nice day or evening, and I hope you're enjoying looking at these vintage postcards. Wow, look at this. Spectacular. I can't make out a year. Norway, the Stalum Hotel. Greetings to you from Norway. Very beautiful country with lots of waterfalls, fjords, and mountains. We hope that all is well with you. Something soon, fondly, Alton and Elizabeth. It's nice. Let's see what we got. Okay. We're going to do 2 more cards and then we'll be done with this episode. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. It looks like we've got at least another 2 episodes left. Oh, look at this. This looks like Yosemite. Yosemite National Park. Yosemite Falls. 1967. Okay, this is earlier than the Elliott cards. Isn't that beautiful, you guys? The natural wonders of the United States of America. Dear Kathleen and Fulton, well, we made it, and it's more beautiful than we've seen it in years. Waterfalls falling down from the cliffs wherever you look. The river a rushing torrent. Sunny, but snow all around the cliffs. We'll see you soon. Love, Madeline. Madeline? No, Maud and Elizabeth. Yeah. Love, Maud and Elizabeth. That's great. What a great card. What a great description. That was nice. Wow. Okay, last card for today. Ooh, this is nice. I like that. I don't know where this is, but it looks like Anytown, USA, doesn't it? I mean, it looks like California, really. It's the Bahamas. The Bahamas, a peaceful lane in Spanish Wells. This is a nice card, nice looking card. I hope our phone doesn't die here. Our trip to Miami, 4,210 miles safe. Flew over here to be guests of friends from Cleveland who had a cottage here. Most interesting community and neighbors friendly. John Diggs, maybe? I like it. I just love that. The Bahamas. Look at how beautiful that is. Okay. Thanks for hanging out with me, you guys. I hope you have a great day or evening, and I'll talk to you next time.